Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to the Mana Cave. My name is Ed.
My name's Travis. We're back in the new cave.
I got him back. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Not too much.
We're shooting in the new studio. We had to move some of the cameras around just a little bit, but we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. It's always sort of difficult when you're shooting in a new area.
Yeah.
So
I love that shade of purple.
Well, thank you. I'm not sure.
Nice.
People can probably see it even though we're in smaller boxes in this one. You will get to see the full studio very, very soon when I shoot stuff like directly face on. Wow. It's going to be like full screen, me in full screen in this new studio. But for here, we're just in little tiny boxes.
Yeah, you're used to this from this though. It has been a while.
Yes,
since we've Mana Caved it up, but you're used to us.
Little backstory. This is technically the third game that we've shot. Yeah. Had some small issues with the first couple.
Had some fun with the games though.
Yes, yeah. I can definitely tell you that at some point you will be seeing some 1v1 commander from us. Yeah. Just to so we can sort of test it out and see how we like it. Our initial tests when not dealing with certain camera issues.
You got a new camera too, so I think I'm on the new camera.
Yes, you're on the new camera, so Travis, I prefer to be a little bit less defined.
You can probably see and count the gray hairs I got, because I got them back here.
You earned them, though. You've earned them. You've earned them.
Oh, sister.
So what we're doing today is something that you guys have seen before. We're going to be doing some of the Planeswalker decks. Not the brand new ones. Those will most likely be the next week on the Mana Cave,
yes.
If everything goes according to plan. We are going to do a winner versus winner Planeswalker Showdown. What we're going to do now is I'm going to show you a quick graphic and show you the breakdown of who's won so far in the Planeswalkers and who's lost, because we're going to be doing the best of the winners and the worst of the losers. So we're going to keep playing the winners of these decks against each other, and we're going to keep playing the losers decks till we have an ultimate loser and ultimate winner until Wizards stops printing Planeswalker decks.
Which, given their track record of late, will probably be very soon, randomly, to just turn things around.
These changes they make that they basically just reverse after a couple of years, but, in the meantime, I'm enjoying the Planeswalker decks, and you guys seem to be enjoying these particular ones.
They're slightly better than those intro decks.
Yes, definitely. I would definitely say they're slightly better. So, and as well, too, you guys seem to enjoy these, so I thought this would be a good one to be the first Mana Cave, now that,
back in the Mana Cave.
Mana Cave, yes, now in the new cave, the new studio. So we've already determined our opening hands like we do on the Mana Cave.
I did mulligan, and I'd mulligan to a worse hand, but I'm not going down to 5.
I did not mulligan. And we are going to show you our opening hands, which we in the old days forgot to do. But this is the new hotness.
Yeah, new and improved.
It's not the old coldness. It's the new hotness. So we're going to move these boxes aside. As you can see, I'm going to be playing Nicol Bolas. And Travis?
Liliana.
Because these both won in previous episodes of the Planeswalker Showdown. So, here we go. We're going to determine who is going to face off against, I think it's Nissa, but I'm not entirely sure. So,
what's that Chandra? Because you complain about Chandra a lot.
Now, we have determined opening hands, but we haven't determined who's going to play first. So, we're just going to quickly roll. Beat a 5 in total.
I will beat your 5 with a 6.
6.
So.
It still beats it. So, here we go. 6. All right. So what's it like to be back?
It's good.
Yeah. Did you miss it?
I always miss playing Magic.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Although I have been doing
no one saw that, or they're going to see my opening hand, but you shouldn't. So
yeah, I've been doing a better job of getting some other games into. Like we've played a bunch of Commander between the re-establishing of Brain Pulp and now, and it's been awesome. But I've also got to play. Finally, I played Camel Up, and I got to play a lot of Pandemic. So I'm spreading it out more.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up too, Travis, because that's one thing I definitely want to do as future episodes. Maybe it won't be called the Mana Cave, but I definitely want to do gameplay videos like this with other board games, with other tabletop games. And I know you're, like you just said, you're getting into different ones. I'm into a bunch of different ones. Steve as well too, who we're hoping to bring back, or I'm hoping to bring back for future episodes, and a couple of new faces you may see in the weeks and months ahead. So. In the meantime, do you want to show your hand first?
Sure.
Okay.
I wasn't going to mulligan down to 5. And I get a scry, which I'm going to do the second after Ed shows you his hand.
So it's my turn?
Yes. Yeah, so okay. I'm looking down.
So this is my opening hand. I'm trying not to get some glare on there and put my fingers in the way so that, I mean, there'll be a graphic showing you what I've got anyways, but yeah, I think this is a pretty decent opening hand considering this is a 3-color deck. So there we go. We're good.
I'm going to scry this second.
Yes, because you won the toss, so you don't get to draw, but you will get to be on the play.
Okay. So, I'm on the play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play a Foul Orchard. Enters tapped, can tap for green or black. And that's my play.
It's a strong opening play, Travis.
Well, it's an opening play.
Okay, I'm going to play a Swamp and pass the turn to you.
All right.
Not quite as strong, but still strong.
I'll draw the...
Also, as well, you may notice that we've... Travis is drinking water, I'm drinking pop. It's because the previous shooting that we aren't going to show, we were already drinking beer, and at this point, we think it's best to switch up from something other than alcohol.
I play a Swamp. So here's the thing. It's going to be something new going forward for the most part. Mana Cave was always in my basement, so I would have a beer when I set things up before the guys got there. I'd have a beer when Ed set other things up when he got there. And then I'd have beers when we were playing. So I was 2 or 3 in by the time we started playing. At least.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just the ones you were having when we were there.
No. The second my daughter goes to sleep, I'm hitting the sauce like you wouldn't believe. But not until she goes to sleep. Because I have to drive home, and I will never excuse my alcoholism, but I do never drink and drive. So
no, never, ever.
No,
never.
So that's why.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's why I'm on the water.
Whereas I just didn't have that much beer in the house, so we were only able to have a few. So I'm going to play Mountain. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play the Burning Fist Minotaur, which is a 2/1 Minotaur wizard. It's got first strike. I can pay 1 red, discard a card. Burning Fist Minotaur gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. Pass turn to you, sir.
Draw a card. Stuff is happening. I'm going to play a Forest. And I said it right. So, it's a terrible card. That's a terrible card. This is a good card, however. Tap 2 for the Trial of Ambition. When Trial of Ambition enters the battlefield, target opponent sacrifices a creature.
Why does this feel familiar? This feels so familiar.
It's gonna. It's
okay.
It's gonna feel warm and familiar.
I suddenly remember this deck now that you're playing. It's just...
Pass back to you, sir.
Okay. Let's see if it can handle Nikki B, though. I don't know if it can.
It can, piloted by me with a bad... It was a bad Call to Mulligan. I only had 2 land, but I had more things... More to hope for in that opening hand that I should have kept.
Okay, I'm going to play an island.
Grixis. Again?
I'm going to tap 2, including a Swamp, and cast Wasp of the Bitter End. It is a 2/1 flyer, and when you cast a Bolas Planeswalker spell, you may sacrifice Wasp of the Bitter End. If you do, destroy target creature. Pass turn to you.
Didn't I lose to that card?
No, you ended up losing to a wildly top-decked Nicol Bolas, and I was able to use the target player or destroy... I think it was destroy target creature, which allowed my flyer to fly in. Actually, yeah, and this was the creature that... No, you're absolutely right. This is the creature that killed you.
And I think it did a lot of work over the game, too.
Yeah, it did, because you didn't have much in the way of flyer protection. So
yeah, it did. So I played another Swamp, and I'll tap 3 to cast the Baleful Amit.
Okay.
When it enters the battlefield, I put a -1/-1 counter on target creature I control. I only control him, so he was a 4/3. He's a little depressed now. Now he's just down to a 3/4. But he has... 3/4. A 3/2, but he has lifelink.
Okay.
And yeah, I pass back to you.
Okay, so it's my turn. That's how it works. Gonna play a mountain. I'm going to move to combat.
Yep.
Because that does not have flying, correct?
That's not a flying.
I'm gonna swing in with Wasp of the Bitter End.
I do nothing. So I'm gonna go down to 18.
Take 2. And I'm going to... I'm going to tap 3, including a blue, and cast Eternal of Harsh Truths. It's just a 1/3, but it has a flick 2, which is whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 2 life. And whenever Eternal of Harsh Truth attacks and isn't blocked, draw a card.
That's a darn nice card.
I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to then pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap, draw. Okay. I'm gonna tap 3 to cast the Cartouche of Strength. Enchant creature control. When Cartouche Strength enters the battlefield, you may have enchanted creature fight another creature. So this is going to get bumped up to back to a 4/3.
Okay, so it gets a +1/+1 counter.
No, just +1/+1.
Oh, just +1/+1.
So I can't really remove
Oh,
that.
okay.
I know it's balanced out.
No,
but
I got you. As well, too,
things will matter.
we don't have specific dice right now for colors for -1/-1s and +1. That's something we'll got to remember in the future. Okay, so which creature is it going to fight?
I'm going to fight that dude.
Okay, so right now it is a...
It is a 4/3.
Okay, so I'm going to tap 1 black and cast Supernatural Stamina. Until the end of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Yeah. So now it's going to be a 3/3. So it's still going to die.
I'm still up to 24.
Yeah. And then your guy dies, but my guy comes back tapped under its owner's control.
Egg nabbit. So both those go to the graveyard. I went up to 22, and I do get to bounce my Cartouche, my trial.
Yes. Yes, you do. So I know that's coming later.
Yeah, but and then that's my turn. So I'm gonna pass the pass turn
Pass
back
to me. Okay.
That went very poor. That's 1 mana. I thought I had it. I thought I had a clear shot.
I'm gonna play Cinder Barons, which I can tap for black or red. Enters the battlefield tapped. Oh, so I should untap these guys as well too. Move to combat.
Move to combat.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing into the Wasp and the Eternal. Now this is not gonna be blocked.
No.
So I get to draw a card here. Okay. And then you're going to take 3.
Drop to 19. And my mojo just left. I had mojo. I had a good creature with lifelink.
Let's see. I'm going to...
Oh. Of all the cards.
I'm going to pay 3. And cast Amit Eternal, which we just saw a second ago, right?
Nope.
Oh, no, this is different.
That's the way better
Oh,
version.
that's right, too. For a second, I thought it was the same one. It's not the same one. It's Split 3. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a -1/-1 counter on Amit Eternal. Whenever Amit Eternal deals combat damage to a player, remove all -1/-1 counters from it. That's right, too. I got them confused with that. That's basically sort of like the baby, right?
Yeah.
And this is like the scarier,
it passed the
all
trial.
bolused up version. Yeah. And I'm just going to pass the turn to you now.
That. If my mojo wasn't already gone, it got its
Same
butt
casting
kicked.
cost, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But this is rare, obviously, so.
Yes. Hi.
Oh, it's a 5/5, in case I didn't mention that.
Trial of Ambition. Wasp seems like a pretty
You know what?
easy
Yeah,
call at this point.
I'm gonna sacrifice the Wasp. Now it does get a -1/-1 counter,
It does.
so it's a 4/4.
Pass back too.
Okay. I will move to combat.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing them both. I'm going to draw a card because this is going to go unblocked.
Unblocked.
And then you will take a 5 in total.
Drop to 14.
I remove the -1/-1 counters. It doesn't have lifelink though, right? So that's one good thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time is.
I'm going to play a mountain. And let's see. You know what? I'm going to press the advantage, I guess, and cast Zealot of the God Pharaoh. It is a Minotaur Archer. It's a 4/3. I can pay 5, including 1 red, and it does 2 damage to target opponent. Pass turn to you.
I do not think I have anything that can destabilize my board. That helps.
Okay.
Slightly. So tap 2 and a black. I play a swamp. I get my Baleful Amet back, but he shrinks again. He's depressed. Back down to a 3/2.
You can gain a bit of life with it, though, later.
That does count as a spell.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much for reminding me.
That's back too.
Okay.
No, it's not looking great against afflicting and card drawing and Buildy Joe there.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to tap 2 red and a blue. Cast Open Fire. Deals 3 damage to target creature or player. So I'm gonna...
I hate that card, not because it's good, but just because it is effective despite itself.
So 4, 8, 9, and you're at 14?
Yeah.
Okay. I will then move to combat.
Move to combat.
Swing in with everything. Trigger off the Eternal. Draw a card.
Take 9? Unless you're gonna, he needs a lot to pump. He needs 5 to pump.
I'm going to pre-damage. So 4, 8, 9. So pre-damage, I'm going to pay 1 black, cast Supernatural Stamina on that guy. So it's going to be 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to take 11.
Do you have like every good card in that deck in your hand, including Open Fire, 2 Supernatural Staminas, and the Baleful of the Ammon Eternal?
And now, the card that I just drew off the Eternal, which changed my mind about what I was going to do, I'm going to pay 2 and cast Throne of the Feral God. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the number of tapped creatures you control.
Wow, that was a sweep.
So, move to end step.
End step.
And take the final 3 damage. Oh, and you had Liliana in hand! Oh, we could have seen her. We could have seen her. Well, we
7
did
mana? Yeah,
I don't know why I'm that excited. I always like being able to see the Planeswalkers when we do the Planeswalker decks. So this...
Aggro on that one, apparently.
So Bolas won the Planeswalker deck challenge for this one, for the showdown.
And then some.
Do you have time to play one more game?
I think I do. That wasn't much of a game.
So for you guys, because that was really quick, we're going to play one more game, but as far as the standings go, Bolas does advance.
It does advance.
Yes. Okay, so through the magic of editing...
Supernatural Staminas.
Through the magic of editing, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're back, and we've determined our opening hands. I had a mulligan down to 5.
I had to mulligan down to 6, and it's not a good 6. But I was mean to myself, and I looked at the... I guess I was nice to myself. I looked at the cards after my first one, and like... Yeah, no, the mulligan was a good call.
For his first one, not... Yeah, he didn't do it for this one yet.
No, can I?
Well, we haven't... We can scry now, right? Because we both get to scry.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make sure that I only bring it 5 out, and 5. There we go.
I do have 6, and I do get a mulligan. I get a scry, and I'm going to do that.
I'm going to scry now, because you get to go first as well, too, because you lost.
So, let's see. Back on top.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to put this...
Think about it now.
I'm going to put this on the bottom. May kick myself for that. I'm going to put this on the bottom, though.
All right.
Okay, so did you want to show your opening hand?
No, but I will. Again, nothing spectacular, but that mulligan. I
just realized I was showing the folks my armpit, and I don't think anyone wanted to see that.
Come on, maybe. There it is. I got the scry out of it. You can go now.
Oh, okay.
I got the scry of it, which is important. I wanted that scry, and I'm glad because it worked out.
Okay, so I mean, keep in mind, folks, I did mulligan out of 5, so it's not going to be the best opening hand ever, but I think this is sort of livable. So, yeah, okay, we'll see how it works for me.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go.
You're on the go.
Foul Orchard and go.
Okay.
Foul Orchard, black green, tap for these lands are terrible.
In similar fashion, Cinder Barons.
There,
go to you.
Draw out of order. Play a swamp. Tap to Tattered Mummy. Tattered, when he dies, each opponent loses 2 life. Otherwise, it's a 1/2. So you're on a 20-turn clock.
Damn.
Pass back to you.
Damn.
That's not quite the aggro. Every awesome card in the deck you had going on there for a bit, but
okay. So I'm going to play. He's a 1/2.
He's a 1/2.
Yeah, I think I can survive this slow tempo. Another Cinder Barons, and I'll pass the turn to you.
Get ready. I think you're going to survive the slow tempo.
Or temple.
You might survive that too.
I worship at the temple of Travis.
Most people should. Played a forest, attack view for 1. I will actually draw blood, I think, this turn.
You draw first blood
This
for sure.
game. Last time there was no blood.
And there's no pumps on it or anything like that to make it do extra damage?
Not unless you're going to kill it, then it does extra damage.
So I'm down to 19.
And tapping 3, Dedicated Naga. Dedicated Naga is one specific to this deck. It's a 3/2 for 3. Zombie Naga for 1 and 3, 1 black and 3 of any color. Target opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life, but activates this ability only if you control Lily. Pass back to you.
Okay.
Slightly better clock now.
Okay, well, I think I can survive a slower tempo, so I'm going to play another Cinder Barons. This was randomized. This is almost like Magic Online type randomization, but this was randomized, I swear. This was shuffled a couple times now. I'm going to tap 2, including 1 red, and cast Burning Fist Minotaur. It's a 2/1 with first strike, though. You can pay 1 and 1 red. We saw this before, right? So discard a card, and then it gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. Pass the turn to you, sir.
Okay.
So is this just going to get trialed away?
Yes.
Damn it.
I don't feel right lying to you. Trial of Ambition.
Oh, and then the Burning Fist dies, sadly. Sadly.
Swing for 4.
So I'm taking 4 this time. So I'm down to 15.
And then I will just pass. Just pass.
Pass it to me?
Just pass to you.
Geez Louise, this is interesting. I can play Swamp.
I like not seeing blue. At the very least.
Okay, I'm going to tap all 4.
Filter this for blue. No!
I don't know if I'm going to survive this slow of tempo. And Visage of Bolas. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Nicol Bolas, the Deceiver. Reveal it, put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. I can tap this for blue, black, stomach, or red. Do you hear that? You hear my stomach rumbling? I'm hungry.
I often hear it.
I'm hungry. I won the first one. I'm hungry for more victory. I don't think I can get it this time. I will decline to search. Take that for what it is, and I will pass the turn to you.
Been there.
Keep in mind, Bolas costs, I believe, if I'm remembering it, 8 to cast. So
I will.
I don't mind this card. I don't mind this. Sorry, I'm trampling all over what you're doing.
No, I just go to attacks. Attack for 4.
Attack for 4, so I'm down to 11. Maybe kind of a lopsided game this time, which I sort of deserve. Yeah, which I deserve after the last one for sure. So
tapping 3 for Netter
for a
Netter Naga.
Nutter. Oh, that Naga Nutter.
And then I'm going to pass back to you.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, even with scrying, mulligans will kill. I'm saying like I've won. I can be all sympathetic. Like, oh man, I feel so terrible for you. But no, it can sour a victory I don't even have yet.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm gonna play Mountain.
6 mana on the board. Yeah.
So I'm at 6. Yeah, I'm not quite at. Okay, so I'm going to tap 3, including a black, and bring out the Marauding Bone Slasher. It's a 3/3 zombie Minotaur. It can't block unless you control another zombie.
Yes.
I'm going to pay 2.
Uh-oh. You're going to
including 1
zombie,
black. No, it's not. Sadly, it's an insect horror, but it's Wasp with a Bitter End, which we remember from the first game. So at least I have something that can sort of deal with blocking, sort of stem the flow a little bit, but I'm still going to be taking at least 4 next turn. I'm going to pass the turn to you, and you'll have no idea what I have in my hand. None whatsoever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I'm 6. I need a pretty good card next turn. Really, I just need a zombie, but
yeah. Okay. For 3, I'm gonna cast an instant. Splendid Agony. Dispute 2 -1/-1 counters. So I'll pop 1 on him and I'll pop 1 on what I'm assuming is a her.
The Wasp of the Bitter End.
Put the counter on first.
Reaches its bitter end. No, you do it proper.
Then I'll swing for tree. 3, and 1 makes 7.
7. I'm down to 4. So I think this is about to be over soon.
And that's
My turn?
yeah.
My turn.
Aggroing it out with these decks apparently.
Yeah, it's interesting how these things sort of...
I've not gotten past 4 lands, which again, nice. I can do stuff, but not so much nice that I can't do.
So it's interesting
because
I have to be able to block one of those.
Sure you do. You don't have to do anything, man. You don't got to do anything but live, breathe, and drink soda.
Now I'm gonna give you your combat because I think it'd be rude at this point to just concede. So I'm gonna pass the turn to you, but I'm gonna keep my Minotaur up, even though it can't block without another zombie.
Zombies with flash in that set. Let me think.
Really? Was that holding you back? Was that holding you back the
I
entire
need to
time?
do two things at once. No, just kidding. I just need to win. All you do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to cast Final Reward on one of them.
What would happen?
Exile target creature. What would that do? Isn't that how I killed myself the last time I played against this deck?
No.
But yeah, I'll exile that one.
Exile.
And exile it. Straight up exile that. And then I'll take 4 and lose.
That's the exact thing that happened last game.
With Bolas in
hand.
hand. Yes,
Nice.
I died with my Planeswalker in the hand, and you died with your Planeswalker in the hand last time.
Mediocre spider and a mediocre another tattered mummy. But yay! I uncommoned, and commoned it out. And
I think it was good to play 2 games for a couple of reasons. One, because I don't like when it's just a complete blowout for one of the games, especially after we've waited this long to play another Mana Cave episode. I'm actually curious if people are going to be sort of annoyed with us just doing 2, like one win each.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to do it? You want to do the tiebreaker? Okay,
Sure.
folks. We've only done this one other time, I think, in the Mana Cave, where we did best 2 out of 3. That's when we were playing constructed decks.
Yeah.
Keep in mind,
There's no sideboarding, obviously.
Liliana has won this Planeswalker Showdown, but we're going to do this because it's been a while.
Nick has one.
Sorry. Nicol Bolas, I forgot who I was playing, has won this Planeswalker challenge. I might have said Liliana won earlier, but yeah.
By the previous rules of the previous Planeswalker
It was just
deck,
a simple one of.
Yeah.
But because we're back with the Mana Cave.
We've had 2 blowouts, one a little more impressive than the other.
Yeah. But let's do the best 2 out of 3. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are back with the third, and not really deciding it. We already decided, but the third of our personal pride.
Yeah, there's always the
best of 3. And it's weird
decision.
to end on like a win-win, without really deciding. For our own need, we need to figure out who's the big winner.
I would suggest you go up to 20 though, as a life.
Oh yeah, as much as I want to give myself a bit of a, handicap, I think I'll stick with 20 life starting.
This could be the most interesting of the 3 games because we're both not mulligan on a 9.
Yes, we're both starting off with a 7 card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lost, so I'm going to be on the play.
Okay.
And
I will show my opening hand. You're not looking.
Oh.
I'm trying not to get the glare. So
I didn't know why I was having trouble understanding what you were saying there, but
again, decent hand. Not a lot of pizzazz, but decent. You're good to go.
Okay. And I will show you guys what I got. Okay, so this is my opening hand. No glare. So I mean, probably similar to Travis. Not a lot of pizzazz, but I mean, there's stuff I can do with it. So,
all right.
Okay, let's go for it. I'm going to start things off
without scrying
with a bang, and play the old Crypt of the Eternals. When it enters the battlefield, I gain 1 life, so I'm at 21. I can tap it for colorless, or I can pay 1 and filter into a blue, a black, or a red. Pass turn to you.
I will play the only land I drew and pass back to you.
Okay.
It's not the only land. I'm not that crazy. I'm a little crazy.
I'm going to play a mountain. Pass turn to you.
All right, I'm going to play.
I like the sound effects.
Forest. Yeah.
Is it the sound of you drawing a card?
Whip it good. Tapping 2. Tattered Mummy. Everybody knows him. He's beautiful. He's 1/2 for 2. When he dies, each opponent loses 2 life. Right back at you, sir.
Okay.
That 20 turn clock is back on the clock.
maybe because it's just they have similar cards. I find these 2 have been fairly evenly matched, more so than a lot of the Planeswalker decks that were meant to be matched up against each other.
Yeah.
I'm going to play an island. Yeah, and then I'll probably going to be walking into a trial for this, but I'm going to tap 3, including a blue, and cast Aerial Guide. It's a 2/2 flyer. Whenever it attacks, another target attacking creature gains flying until the end of turn. Pass the turn to you, sir.
Pass to me. I like it. Tapped. Played another swamp, pardon me.
Am I going to be put on trial here?
You're not going to be put on trial.
Ooh, wow. Actually, I get to survive a little bit longer. Unless you get a sneaky cartouche.
It just sounds dirty. And when he wasn't looking, I gave him a little sneaky cartouche. Nope, another dedicated Naga.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and back to you.
I hate that card now.
Do you?
I like the design of it. I just hate it after that last game.
I felt the same way about the sneaky cartouche. Didn't like it at first, but it kind of grows on you after a while. Still have to be in the mood, though.
I'm going to move to combat.
Okay.
Swing in with the Aerial Guide.
No blocks because I can't do it.
Take 2.
Drop to 18.
No, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to pay 3 and bring out Eternal of Harsh Truths. Once again, it's the 1/3 with a flick 2, and if it's not blocked, I can draw a card when it attacks. Pass it to you, sir. Pass it to you.
All right. Do not like that, dude.
Good. Not supposed to.
It's going to be so negative, huh? Okay. Playing another Forest.
Okay.
Tapping 2. Trial event.
Oh, now you do it. You know, I'm going to get rid of the Aerial Guide because I'd rather keep this card draw going.
All right. I'm going to I'm going to block him anyway. I can block him and
you can try.
take 2.
He'll take 2, yeah. If you block him, if you decide to block him.
He'll die, but you won't get to draw a card. I'm just going to pass.
He's going to pass?
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm going to hope I catch a land. Well, I should have been more specific. Cinder Barons.
Ender's tapped.
Ender's tapped. Tap for red or black. I'm going to tap 1 red. And I know this is probably going to seem weird because of this thing's ability. Magma Spray. Deal 2 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile instead. Now, I know if I did it to him, I would prevent the 2 damage that he would if he died, but
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm doing 2 damage to him.
Okay.
It's a
When
3/2.
Cat of Mummy dies.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it may seem like this is the better choice because I exile it and I don't take the 2 damage, but I'm not super concerned about that right now. I'm going to move to attacks.
Okay.
Swing in with Eternal.
I will block, so I'm going to lose 2, but you don't get a card, which I think is the most important.
And I'm going to pass the turn to you, sir.
Okay. Drop the money. Drop the money. Right. None of this is super awesome, but tapping 3, Baleful Ammit.
Oh, yes.
Can I put the counter actually on this guy?
Oh, okay.
Because I like the lifelink.
So now he's a 0/1, right?
It's a 0/1.
Okay.
And then tapping 2 for another Tattered Mummy.
Oh.
And then, yeah, I'm not going to attack you with my 0. Actually, I probably should have done that first now I think about it. I could have snuck in for 1 in theory, but I'll just pass back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have snuck in. If I lose by 1 now,
Move to combat.
Move to combat.
Swinging with Eternal.
I'm guessing you got that 1 mana spell again.
For 1 black.
Oh,
Supernatural Stamina.
so I will gain 4 life, though.
You will gain 4 life and lose 2 from Afflict 2.
Yeah, so I dropped the 2, or dropped the 18.
Yes.
Yeah. Dang it.
Your creature dies. Mine comes back in tapped.
That card, by the way. I really wanted that Baleful Ammit to stick around for a bit.
I'm sorry. No. I will pass the turn now to you.
All right.
But you prevented me from drawing a card.
Yeah, but that's my whole game. Play a swamp.
You're getting the mana. You're getting the manas.
Getting the mana, but it got nothing to do with it. Tapping 4.
Grabbing some from the graveyard?
Yeah, when 4 for the Gravedigger, just a 2/2. But when he enters the battlefield, I may return target creature card from graveyard to my hand. So
Okay.
I slam it, and I will swing
For 1?
for 1.
So I'm down to 20.
Unfortunately, that's all I can do this turn. So I pass back to you.
Okay.
Need to restabilize here.
Okay. Move to combat.
Move to combat.
Swing in.
Okay. I am going to block there.
Okay. So you take 2,
I take 2.
and I take 2 because when that dies,
Yeah.
I lose 2.
Man, I hate it. He dies.
Okay. On that note, I'm going to tap 4 and bring out Visage of Bolas. So when it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for Nikki. And then I can tap this for either blue, black, or red. So let's see how... Ooh! He was 5 from the bottom.
Ooh.
I wouldn't have seen him all game. Present the deck to you.
Aha, I'm getting better at that. Again, probably scraping the hell out of that, but...
Okay. And then I will pass the turn to you, sir.
Okay. Tap stuff. Draw.
Yikes.
Yeah, that'll do. 1, 2. Well, actually, wait. Hold on. I'll attack.
Okay. So I'm taking 3, unless you have 7 pump.
No pump.
No. Okay. So I'm down to 15.
Okay. Then I'll tap 2 for the Dung Beetle.
Oh, yes.
And then tap 3 for the Baleful Ammit. Choosing to put my counter on. Yeah.
Sure. No,
Sure.
that's fine.
Back to you, sir.
My turn. I have all this land. It's all different. Each of them's different. That's not the lands.
They're all special in their own way.
They're all special. And I got another different land. A swamp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and I untap you. I tap 3, including a red.
No.
Open
I
fire.
hate open fire. No idea how much I hate that card. No idea.
And then I'm going to swing in with the Eternal.
All right. I will block there.
He's a 0/3 right now, right?
0/3 right now.
Okay, so I'm going to tap 1 black and Supernatural Stamina. So you take 2, and then that dies as well, too.
Yeah, so I drop to 14. Ugh. You had that card in your hand twice, both games you
I think that's
yet.
one of the few cards that there's actually 4 of in this. If there's not 4 of, there's definitely 3 of in this deck. So the chances of actually pulling it are a lot higher. Okay, so then I'm going to tap 2, including 1 black, and bring out Wasp of the Bitter End on my second main phase.
It's pretty bitter.
And I'll pass the turn to you.
All right.
So I'm still sitting at 6 mana.
The removal is what's killing me.
I wish I had your mana. All that manas. Because you have... Oh, no, you just have 6 too. Never mind.
Just 6.
And Lily costs 6 or 7?
7 or 8 or something. Something redonk, bro.
This Afflict is actually doing a lot of work.
Yeah, and basically the option of taking 2 where you draw a card.
Yeah.
It's doing a lot.
It's definitely a more balanced game than the first 2, for sure. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
just you've probably, if you watch previous episodes of the Mana Cave, when I look up, it's because I'm checking the overhead cam as well too. So
Giant Spider. The whopping Giant Spider.
Giant Spider.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pass back to you at this point.
Okay.
I'm hoping I've run through your supernatural stamina. I assume you have more than one of that open fire too, but
I mean, I should probably wait, but I'm gonna tap for 5 and final reward. Exile target creature. Now you know how it was like to play against, like, when you were bouncing your trials back and forth in a previous
here I
game.
thought I'd burn through your removal, but no. Apparently I've not burned through your removal.
Now, you can potentially do 3 to this, so I'm not going to... But I'm going to swing in with... move to combat.
Move to combat.
Swing in with the Wasp.
My reach guy's gone, so yeah.
Take
I'll
2.
take 2.
Okay.
Down to 12.
Pass the turn to you, sir.
Sigh, I says. Every time I get it. Oh, that's a great card. I just hate
Because
these
it's a land? Okay.
foul
So
orchards tap, but it's just pointless.
They can't reprint those +1 lives outside of a set like Cons, right? Where they're pumping.
Why not?
Or they're pushing. I should
It's
say,
not
pumping.
that big a deal. It's one like the Scry one to me is uncommon worthy. But you're already tapped. Can't take you. So that 1, 2, 3, 4. Crocodile the Crossing, 5/4 with haste.
Didn't that enter tapped?
It did. I
Okay,
tapped
sorry.
it for some strange reason.
Okay.
Distribute the -1 counter on. I don't mind you dying, so I can totally do that. Because I will swing in for 5.
Swinging for 5. So I'm down to 10. I might still win this.
Yeah.
Very good chance. Pass it back to me.
If I can keep a creature, a decent creature, not
Because I'm losing the race now, the life total race. So, I'm going to play a Crypt of Eternals. So I'm going to gain 1 life. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 mana. So close. So close. Okay. I'm going to... This makes seem so late. I'm going to tap for 3 and open fire on your Gravedigger.
Have I burned through, pardon the pun, all of your removal at this point?
Move to attacks.
Move to attack.
I'm going to swing in with both.
I am going to block.
Okay. So you take 2.
I take 2.
And additional, so you take 4 in total. 2 from Afflict and 2 from damage.
Down to 8.
That dies.
That dies.
I go down to 9. So now I've left myself wide open, and it could be very easy that you could kill me here if you have the right cards in hand. Well, how many cards do you have in hand?
None.
Okay, so we're in top deck mode for both the... But you know what this is, right?
Yeah,
you know I can't cast it yet. For those of you who don't remember. And I'm going to pass the turn to you now.
But you're probably going to start drawing a lot of cards soon.
That's the main thing. It's like, I mean, it seems weird to use so much removal in those little things, but I really want to start drawing cards. Okay.
I could have held that in my hand. But...
You could have held it, but I think your body language sort of showed it. Okay, so now...
Yeah, I'm going to... It's the matter of cards.
It's a super tough call, right? So
I attack. I got 2 turns, but you'll draw at least 1 extra card on those turns.
yeah,
So
and keep in mind, I just need 1 land to bring out to Nikki here. So Nikki B.
Or I draw this out and end up losing anyway. Because I can't block a flyer. So in the long run...
Okay.
In the long run, I
I'm
can't
taking
do much
5. That puts me down to 4. At least it's a much more interesting back and forth game than the previous ones. Now I'm assuming it's my turn.
It's your turn, sir.
Okay. Okay, well, it's a moot point. Mountain.
Is it moot?
It's like a cow's opinion. It's a moot
That's
point.
probably a destroy target creatures is minus something.
So we bring out Nicol Bolas. Now, this is one of the things where there was a comment. The comment was left, I believe, in Spanish, but I had my wife translate it, and she was saying how I think the person who left the comment thought I did the +3 ability on you.
Yeah.
And their comment was the player that you do it on gets to choose, whereas it looked like I was choosing that you sacrifice a creature. I wasn't using the +3. I was using the -3, which I'm going to use here, which is -3 to put Nicol Bolas down to a 2. I'll read them off first of all. So +3 is each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card. His -3 is destroy target creature, draw a card. That's what I'm going to be doing here. And his -11 is it deals 7 damage to each opponent, you draw 7 cards. So I'm going to destroy the Croc. I'm going to draw a card.
Oh, you're going to be drawing a lot of cards now.
And then I'm going to move to combat, swing in with both,
Drop
and draw an additional card.
3,
here.
so we're down to 5.
Now, keep in mind, if you get another crocodile, you win.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's another one in there,
If.
but so I might have wanted to hold something back. And I could have actually used blew up the Wasp to do that instead, but I'm going to pass the turn now to you.
So when you cast,
Yeah.
yes. Okay. Yeah, this is like full on top. There was 2 cards that'll help me That is not one. Back to you, sir.
Okay, so. Okay, well, you have an option for this, though. So I'm going to draw.
I have an option for it.
I'm going to play a mountain. 1 sec, let me just check before I do something. That's okay, never mind. Going to move to combat. So 3
to 2 life.
I'm going to pay 4. Zealot of the God Pharaoh. If I pay 5, including 1 red, it deals 2 damage to target opponent. I do have the 5, so I'll do 2 more.
Brutal. So close.
Because I could have used your his +3 ability, but you had 1 permanent left to sacrifice. So
I was 3 turns from a Dune Beetle. So hey.
Wow, were you ever flooded out there at the end?
And the thing is, if I could have even, I don't know if there's 2 Gravediggers in there, but I could have Gravediggered because I had 8 mana. I could have cast them both.
Yeah.
And so I didn't need to draw the Crocodile. I could have drew.
But yeah, I mean, you had like you just showed. You had 2 more. He had 2 more rounds of land coming to him. So it's like those are the losses that you just have to accept. Oh, I thought I saw flat. No,
I heard a beep. Oh, maybe that light back there.
Oh, the light went off. Yeah. Getting used to the new studio. At
least it was a better game than the previous 2 had been.
Those losses you just have to eat, sadly, because it's out of your control. That's the element in Magic that's just completely out of your control.
Yeah, it's called removal.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least creatures you've removed.
There was something like that, yeah.
Bolas. There was the 2 open fires. There was the 2 supernatural stamens, and there was that 1 exile at 5 mana. Final reward.
Yeah.
6.
So once again, I will probably have shown a graphic showing the breakdown of who's been winning these, of the Planeswalkers who have been winning these Planeswalker Deck Showdown sort of thing. So, Nicol Bolas is going to advance. Liliana is going to have a shot at playing another one of the other Planeswalkers who lost previous ones. And
Tezzeret, I think, is it 1-1?
Tezzeret, yeah, I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure Nicol Bolas is going to face off against the original Nissa, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, those will be in future episodes. The next episode of the Mana Cave should hopefully be the Ixalan Planeswalker decks. Yes. So, Travis, thank you so much for doing this again.
No problem.
Thank you guys for watching, because you don't often get to see best 2 out of 3s.
Yeah.
But we felt like those games were so short at the beginning that we had to give it a go. So
yeah.
So thank you guys. These are back. The Mana Cave is back. Brain Pulp is alive. And more Magic and non-Magic content coming very soon.
Thanks for watching.
See ya.